Well, good morning. I need my tamper. It has been kind of a rough 2 weeks. It's been so hot here. It's been 100 degrees every day for a week out here. And maybe 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago I had COVID, and that kind of put me down for a little bit, and I recovered from it, thank God, and feel a lot better. But the heat has just been unbearable. And I gotta get this pipe lit before I get too far down the road. Oh, and also, I want to show you guys something. So I am smoking today, just so we know, some Ken Byron Ventures Van Gogh. This is a straight Virginia, wonderful stuff. Came with a jar sticker, which is always a nice plus. I also got one called Meditations, which is the exact same formulation of Virginia's that is in the Van Gogh, but with the addition of some Orientals. One more time, the light. It has brought me back to smoking. Since I had COVID, I just didn't feel like smoking at all. My taste buds just kind of went south, and I had no sense of taste. And so that's not good. And I had no sense of smell, which that wasn't good either. I didn't realize it until after I had COVID. It was gone, but now it's kind of come back. And I'm glad for it. Still have I think allergies, but that was a rough week, but I'm glad I'm back to it again. I bought this Ken Byron Ventures tobacco the other day, based on Richard's recommendation. He had tried it, said he really liked it, and I tried it. Really enjoyed it as well. Very nice. Red Virginias. Nice flavor. I haven't really read up on it at all. I didn't even really look at the ingredients. I just kind of, I know it was a straight Virginia. And Richard said he really liked it, and so me and him share taste and tobaccos to some degree, and so I just thought I'd give it a try, and it's a win. Ken Byron Ventures is not always a win when you get him. He's a very experimental tobaccoist, blender, and sometimes he gets it and sometimes he doesn't. He really tries hard to be original, and you know, that's not an easy thing to do, but he has hit some home runs on several of his blends. The biggest problem with him is if you like him, you may never see him again, because I'm not really sure how he works, but it appears like he sources some really high quality tobaccos, and that may just be a one-time deal that he's able to do that, and then after that he may not be able to get them again, so he's on to the next blend, you know, the next project. Now he has some that have stuck around, but the really good ones, it seems like, are him finding some very unique tobaccos and being able to do something with them. Once again, as I talk, it's hard for me to smoke. Beautiful day here today this morning, but it's getting hot. It's heading towards the very warm stage. Already 84. But I just want to say good morning to all, and let you know that I'm still out here. I put together a video the other day on 5 great Virginias, and I hadn't tried the Van Gogh yet, but in all likelihood this Van Gogh is probably already gone and probably won't be available again. So those are the kind of tobaccos you just kind of have to look for and wait for, and if you get some, you're lucky, and if you don't, then you just wait and see what else pops up. King Byron Ventures, for those of you that don't know, is a boutique blender. A lot of people are very enthusiastic about him, and for good reasons. He seems to purchase really high-end tobaccos from, like, it seems like he uses tobaccos from like Samuel Gawith Hogarth, and even beyond that from other, and I really don't know. I just know he's getting a hold of some really high-end tobaccos. Now, I know he goes to a lot of the shows, and I'm not sure what he looks like. He's a bit of a mystery. I think I've seen a picture of him, but I mean, the picture didn't spell it out that was him, but I think it was him. So he's kind of funny in that way. He's a little bit of a mystery character, at least to me and to Richard as well. I don't think neither one of us really know who he is or what he looks like. And everybody that I've talked to about him hasn't really much information about him. But he's definitely he's in the loop, he's in the know about good tobaccos, because some of his blends are really extraordinary. He got a hold of some aged Perique at one time, and him and I forget, maybe it was Sutcliffe, I don't remember who had it, but somebody put out that same batch around the same time, and so it was on the market, and he was able to get a hold of it. He does some extraordinary things. His tobaccos, though, how do I describe them? I think they're in the same vein, if you will, as McClelland's tobacco, in that they're like crossover blends to some extent. You know, if you think of Throgmorton being a kind of a crossover blend, but with that European styling. And so I kind of put him in that same category. He's doing some things that are very American in many ways, but also combining the European traditions. And by that I mean some of his toppings are a little overdone in the American vein, if you will. But sometimes he hits it right on the nail head and gets the right balance. He's trying out flavors that other people just don't try out. There's one called, I believe it's Anne's Cap, and it had a lot of this kind of oriental flavors. You know, when I smoked it, it made me kind of think of the old Kiekelman, or not Kiekelman, but what was the canned, I don't know if you remember, there was still out there, it's a canned Chinese food.
And Joy makes Chinese food. Swing American, think of it.
It kind of reminded me of that, you know. So, and it wasn't that great. I mean, it was okay, but it wasn't really something I'd wanted to get stocked up on. He does an excellent job with English blends. Does a really good job with those. And but even some of those sometimes go, for me, a little too much with the toppings. But when he hits it right, he's got several, but he's put out a lot, you know, a lot of different ones through the years. But he's got several that I wouldn't mind having a supply of. This one right here, Van Gogh, I would like to have more of. It's very good Virginias in there. Nice flavor. And the Meditations has the same, as I said before, the same Virginias, but he's added some Orientals in there, and it's really made it nice. Well, I feel like I'm back in the saddle again. Things are going well. But I hope you guys have a great day. And until next time, take care and goodbye.